Hey, everybody. Welcome to Center the Podcast. I'm your host, Leslie Braverman, and I'm sharing holistic health content that reconnects you to your most centered self, that place within you that's energized, knowing, and uplifted despite the chaos and demands of life. It's that place within you where you can become a portal of possibility. Today, we're going to spotlight tapping a little bit. So, tapping is both energy medicine and kinesiology. And I love that we can combine both the physical and the energetic in this tool. So, we have an intricate system of nerves that runs like rivers or pathways throughout the body. And it relays sensory information from our tissues to the brain to the viscera. So, these communication pathways can get clogged or blocked. And that's when we start to feel unwell. And tapping can really free them up in a very specific way where we activate the parasympathetic response, encouraging calmness in the body. And then the body starts to activate self-healing and reset where it needs to. So, the emotional freedom technique, or EFT, is a type of tapping. And I learned this from energy psychologist Mary Seiss, who learned it directly from Roger Callahan, who was the pioneer in bringing EFT tapping to the Western world. And EFT tapping specifically is all about acting when you're stressed or triggered. Like it's an in the moment, rapid fire solution. And it's so effective that I even included this in my book. While there are a lot of different ways to tap, the way I'm going to talk about today and what I highlighted in my book is so easy. You don't need a script. You don't need a map of all of the meridians or, pathways of the body. And you don't really need to know very much except to remember to do it, right? All of these practices are in the moment, but the action is really the awareness that gets you centered enough to say, oh my gosh, I need a method right now, and then into that method. So we're going to just kind of talk about EFT tapping of a specific meridian called the triple warmer meridian. It's so powerful because it targets reduction of anxiety, worry, stress, and overwhelm, while, and this is the part I love, while stimulating the brain regions that are used for critical thinking and managing emotions. And altogether, this brings that balance. So if you've never tapped before, this is a super exciting episode for you. You can teach it to family members, to kids, to friends, like whatever. It's that easy. So when the body is stressed, right? We know we have a dysregulation and it impacts our capacity to handle anything else, right? It reduces our capacity. It sends us into a state of, potentially fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, or else at least, that sense of overwhelm. And so when we tap here, we're really activating that parasympathetic nervous system state. So let's get into where it is on the body. If you're listening, take a look at the back of your hand. Let's just use the right hand for an example and find the groove or the space between the pinky knuckle and the ring finger knuckle, and just slide your hand up and down on that space. So sliding your hand on this space is effective as well as tapping it. And what you can do is take all 4 fingers of your left hand and tap on this space. If you don't like the way that feels, because some people really don't, it feels like it can feel agitating to them. Just take your index finger and slide up and down on that space. So it's an incredibly simple and powerful tool. It can be done seated, it can be done standing. And all we're really doing is tapping repeatedly to help activate that parasympathetic nervous system and deactivate the sympathetic nervous system. So decide how you feel when you do it. If you like the feeling of sliding the finger, or if you like the feeling of tapping all 4 fingers on that space. And you can amplify your response time and the response by taking, we're going to call this your meridian hand. Okay. So that's the hand that you are actually receiving the tapping on. And then the other hand is your tapping hand. And place your receiving hand on your heart. Then take your tapping hand or that sliding action and tap or slide now and just see how you feel. For me, when I place my hand on my heart, the effect not only is greater, but faster. And I really like how it feels to connect my energy inwards, my heart, and also be fully like aware of how everything feels. There's more of an anchoring for me this way. So the way I use this in my life is, whenever I feel like I need to just bring my energy into a more balanced state, I'll use it. If I'm about to do like some speaking, even like this podcast, I'll tap a little bit before the podcast just to kind of ground myself, balance my energy, make sure I'm not in, the rush of doing the thing that I did before and the thing that I'm doing now, that I've fully transitioned and landed. And the other way I like to use it is if you're having a triggering conversation or in traffic or something like that, something that's triggering. And you can just gently tap while you're still being fully active and involved in the world. And that's kind of the fullness of the triple warmer that I want, tapping the triple warmer that I wanted to bring forth today. And if you guys are interested in actually doing like a tapping course with me, let me know, because tapping can be used to reprogram limiting beliefs and clear blockages in all of the primary cortices that these meridians flow through. And I've done this work before. Again, like I said, I was trained in it. So let me know. And otherwise, just let me know how it goes with tapping this one space. It's such a powerful on the go tool. And if you've picked up my book, this is technique 5 in the book, Restore Calm by Tapping. All right, keep being that portal of possibility. And if that episode resonated with you and you'd like to go deeper into your healing journey, check out my newly released book, Centered: The Art of Living from Within, now available on Amazon. Or head over to centeredbyleslie.com to schedule a no-cost strategy session for wellness coaching, Ayurvedic therapies and herbal consults, back pain healing, and yoga. I'm looking forward to working with you.